Imagine a man in a spotless white coat, smiling as he injects blue dye into a 6-year-old's eyes. He whistles while deciding which twin lives and which one gets dissected alive. And then he simply disappears. For 34 years. This is the true story of Dr. Josef Mengele, the angel of death, who died free on a Brazilian beach. Hit subscribe and ring the bell, because this one name still haunts Holocaust survivors to this day. Hey guys, welcome back to The Blood Frame. Today we're diving into one of the darkest chapters of the 20th century. No jump scares, just pure, real evil. Let's begin. March 16th, 1911. Günzburg, Bavaria. A picturesque little town where nothing bad ever seems to happen. Into a rich Catholic family, baby Josef Mengele takes his first breath. Dad owns the biggest factory in town, Karl Mengele and Sons, making farm tools by day. And later, tank parts for Hitler. Little Josef has everything: private tutors, tailored suits, violin lessons. Classmates say he's polite, handsome, brilliant. But teachers notice something. Off. He never cries. He collects insects and pulls their wings off one by one. Fast forward to the 1930s. Universities of Munich and Frankfurt. Mengele earns 2 doctorates before he's 28. Medicine and anthropology. Specifically, racial morphology. By 1933, he was already wearing the brown uniform of Hitler's stormtroopers. By 1938, he'd upgraded to the black skull insignia uniform of the Schutzstaffel. He wasn't just part of the system, he was climbing to control it. May 1943. The train doors opens. Thousands of children gets out coughing, clutching. And there he is. Spotless boots, white gloves, a faint smile, whistling Wagner. Life and death decided by single flick of finger, by a man who treated everyone like they were nothing in front of him. He looked like a movie star and smelled like death. The real horror happened behind Barrack 14. If you were a twin, if you were a dwarf, if your eyes were 2 different colors, Mengele wanted you. Candy in one hand, needle in the other. "Come with me, little mice," he'd say. Then the doors locked. No anesthesia. Eyes injected with chemicals. Organs swapped between siblings. One twin deliberately infected with typhus, so the other could be killed hours later for comparison. Over 3,000 twins walked in. Fewer than 200 walked out. They started calling him Der Weiße Engel, the White Angel. Later, just Angel of Death. January 1945. Soviet artillery shakes the camp. Mengele doesn't panic. He packs 2 suitcases, one with clothes, one with human experiments, notes, slides, eyeballs, and jars. Burns the rest. Walks out the front gate in a private's uniform. Just gone. Now the question arises in mind, where did he went? 1949. He was spotted in Genoa, Italy, in a ship called the North King, with a fake Red Cross passport. Destination, Buenos Aires. He lands with $10,000 in cash and a smile. For the next 34 years, he plays hide-and-seek with the entire planet. Argentina under Juan Perón, Nazi paradise. He drives a Mercedes, dates blondes, throws parties. In 1960, Mossad, National Intelligence Agency of Israel, kidnaps Adolf Eichmann, who lived 2 blocks away from Mengele's residence. Where was Mengele? He was already in Paraguay, sipping wine under the name Josef Mengele. Yeah, he was that cocky. In 1962, Paraguay gives him citizenship. In the 1970s, he was chilling on a farm in Brazil, writing poetry about how history will vindicate him. February 7th, 1979. Bertioga Beach, Brazil. Blue sky. Gentle waves. A 67-year-old man with a mustache goes for a swim. Stroke. Drowns. Buried as Wolfgang Gerhard. Case closed until 1985. Forensic teams dig up the grave. Skull x-rays, dental records. That weird gap between his front teeth. DNA wasn't even needed. It's him. The angel of death died free. No trial, no apology. Just sand in his lungs and a fake name on a cross. But here's the thing the history books sometimes miss. The twins he didn't kill. They're still alive. People like Eva Moses Kaur, who forgave him on camera. People like Vera Kriegel, who still wakes up screaming. Their voices are louder than his grave. And every time you hit share on a video like this, you make sure he stays exactly what he deserves to be, a cautionary tale, not a mystery. Never forget, evil doesn't always wear a monster mask. Sometimes it wears a white coat and whistles a happy tune. Drop your thoughts below. Was justice ever possible? Smash subscribe if you want the full stories on Eichmann, Klaus Barbie, and the Nazi hunter who almost caught Mengele twice. See you in the next one.